Trading stocks, futures, options on futures, and trading stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time.
Commentary on pricing from McDonald's. They say they will be prudent and thoughtful about any further price increases, looking at the rest of the year.
What's up, traders?
And McDonald's says they expect US industry comparable traffic to be negative for the full year.
Got the news source working today. Hope everybody's doing well. And we have a giveaway on the Apex from the other day. So we're going to give away a random, give away a 50K account to a random winner. We're going to trade the open, and then we got the consumer confidence news at the top of the hour. And we should have some positioning today for tomorrow FOMC. So should be lot of trading opportunity, but it could be kind of...
Commentary from 3M. CFO says industrial market demand remained mixed in the quarter.
There's also some, I don't know, really, I don't think it could have been Fed speak because they're supposed to be quiet right now. But there was somebody was talking Fed speak anyway before I came on here. All right. So consumer confidence, top of the hour. All right. So today is the last day. See here. There's the consumer confidence.
Commentary from industrial name 3M. CFO says industrial markets in the US were up 1% in the reporting period, although China remained challenged.
The bull right here is going shopping.
Over China PMIs, of course, overnight, where we did see improvements in the manufacturing side of the economy, although services remained pressured.
The bear's sitting back on his phone going, I'm just waiting for the report to come out. Are consumers confident? I don't know. I still think that they are. I still go to the restaurant on a Friday, Saturday afternoon, and things are still busy. I know we talk about pricing at restaurants and grocery stores being crazy, but it doesn't really seem to be slowing us down. But certainly home prices are starting to really tank in certain areas of the country, especially in Florida, which is good. So, I don't know. Let's see what consumer confidence has for us going on. Meanwhile, today is the last day of Apex 80% off sale. Use the code PATHWAY, PATHWAY. You can always use that code to get the best deal at Apex, the code PATHWAY. And yes, it ends today. Don't know what they'll go to tomorrow. I'm going to guess 71%, but you know, they had this 80% all month. I wouldn't be shocked if they only went to 50% off for a week or so. I don't know. I'm going to go with 71. Let me just check the chat room, see if there's anybody in here. Is Narado? Hello, good morning.
Commentary from 3M. They say consumer electronics and markets were stable in the corner, while the semiconductor market remains soft.
I'm going to turn off the news here real quick. We need to get to this giveaway before the market opens. So I had a video last Friday to come in and post a comment in the room about what is your favorite part of Apex. And these are all the comments. So what I'm going to do is a random giveaway. I'm going to go to the random YouTube winner. I'm going to plug in this URL for YouTube. See if this works. All right, there it is. So we got 39 comments. Just see if that matches. This says 41. Oh, I have a comment that I had taken off of there that was mine. Root again, refresh. All right, here we go. Oh, that's 39 thumbs up, 41 comments. So that is matching straight up. Load all those comments in. We want one winner. Include duplicates. I think that is the case. We want to exclude duplicates if there's any. Bonus or extra chances. No, countdown 10 seconds. Oh, you can upload a logo. So here's some of the answers that we got. Apex is very good. It can make quick and stable profits. My favorite part of Apex is how to allow 20 accounts. Cheap prices. Yep, and 80% goes away today. 20 accounts seems to be one of the biggest drivers that people love Apex. The trading multiple accounts is fabulous way to go. Today, though, I'm going to trade one account. We're going to do something I've never done before. But, all right, so let's do this. Let's give it away. What do I need to do now? If I did all that, don't I get to hit a button or something? Gotta confirm. I guess this is it. Confirm. There we go. And then start. Here we go. Good luck. Hopefully one of you guys is the winner. See who wins. And the winner is Leeloo. Apex, let grow consistently. Let me go find that comment. On the screen here for Leeloo. There it is. Let grow consistently. Reply. You are the random winner of the Apex 50K account. You have 24 hours to respond to me. 24 hours to respond to me. You can email me at, see if this works. I'll just give them my email address straight up. Not going to do that because anybody could email me. 24 hours to respond to me and DM. So like on Facebook, it's pretty easy. They can have them respond using a Facebook Messenger. But let's see how this works. But you're the winner. Hey, Anthony, good morning. Gina, morning. Old Mantra, morning. All right, what we are 4 minutes from kickoff. Now that we've did the giveaway, just one quick reminder again that Apex sale. You can pass in one day. You can get 20 accounts right now, pass today, and be funded tomorrow. Wouldn't recommend doing that, but you could. All right, so let's close down and get the screen up here. I need to load up Apex on Tradeovate. Just sometimes there's a lot of confusion about NinjaTrader. You can use NinjaTrader with Rhythmic or with Tradovate, either one. So this is Apex accounts that I have with Rhythmic. These are Apex accounts I have with Tradovate. So I'm going to open the Tradovate one. And we are going to trade something I've never done before. A 150K account on Tradovate. I've only traded 25 and 50K accounts. I've never done a 150K account. I don't know what to expect. No idea. But we're going to try it. I started it yesterday for the first day. And I made $323 yesterday on it. That was a kind of a okay first day start. I liked it. I just don't know what to expect today. I just don't know. We'll see. Hey, Willie, good morning. Omar, good morning. So, Omar, with Top Step, you can only trade micros. Well, I need more information, Omar. What platform are you using? TopStep X is the only platform that lets you trade 10-to-1 ratio of micros to minis. So if you're using TopStep X and you're allowed to trade up to 2 contracts, like on the 50K for scaling, then you can trade 20 micros. If you've got a larger account that allows you to trade 5, then you can trade 50 micros. If you're on their other platforms, it's not a 10-to-1 ratio. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So you can either trade, like in that case, 5 minis or 5 micros. Or if you're on the 50K, you got 2 minis, 2 micros. So that's the deal there, Omar. Don't have that issue with Apex. It's always 10-to-1 ratio on micros to minis on all accounts. Matter of fact, if you've seen me trade the last couple of weeks, I was trading MNQ with 6 accounts. Today we're going 1 account. We're going a little bigger, 150K. Gonna let it fly a little bit. We're gonna start with 1 contract and just gauge what we can do. Let's see if I can get another $300 today. We'll try it. Who knows? All right, let me turn the news back on. Where you at, news source? Because we do have every day, as soon as you launch your computer, launch the calendar. I use forexfactory.com. We have coming up Chicago PMI at 8:45 after the hour. Consumer confidence at the top of the hour. And of course, right now we can have any Middle East oil war news or somebody yapping about tomorrow's FOMC, which is going to be wild tomorrow. Maybe I'll come on. Hey, you know what? I'm going to come on tomorrow for FOMC. Let's trade FOMC tomorrow. We'll use this 150K account if I don't blow it today. Let's do it. I'm going to trade FOMC tomorrow. Never done that either. I always stay away, but let's do it. Let's trade FOMC tomorrow. I'm losing my mind. All right. Let's get ready to rumble. Markets are open. I didn't even hear the bell. I got to turn it up. Oh, let me get Tick Strike going. I'm telling you, when you trade live, it's a totally different animal. From your focus is just not where it needs to be when you trade live. Just not where it needs to be. I need NQ. Where's NQ? There's NQ. Man, NQ looks a little wild compared to RTY. Let's trade RTY today. Heck, why? That's it. We're just gonna trade even RTY today. Let's just do it. Let's trade RTY too. We're going off the reservation. Willie, we're trading the Honey Badger RTY. Willie, this is for you, Willie. We're trading honey badger. I know Willie loves the honey badger. RTY. I gotta change another screen to get RTY on my screen here. This is going back old school. I used to trade M2K all the time. All the time I used to trade M2K. And let's do it. RTY. All right. So I can't remember. We had news right here at 7:30 Central Time, 8:30. I forget what that news was, but we had a push down, and we are pushed into yesterday's range at the moment. Like we need to get back above.
Do note in 10 minutes time, at 42 minutes past the hour, subscribers to the private Chicago PMI will be seeing those figures. Wall Street expects that to rise to 45 from the prior month's 41.4, with a forecast range of 43 to 47.4. And for any new listeners, and as a reminder, we don't get those figures officially till 45 minutes past the hour.
So if you're a subscriber, you get inside information before everybody else. That's not shocking. All right, looks like we're kind of coming back down toward the lows in RTY here. The reason I call the RTY the honey badger is because it's got a mind of its own. It wanders off the reservation. It sometimes will not even do what NQ or the ES is doing. I used to enjoy the honey badger, but then I learned about NQ. I got a few buying ticks coming in here. You look at breath. Where are we at in the breath category right now? Then we got ticks, but RTY, which is really doesn't have any of these symbols in it, was kind of sitting a little still. That's why it's got a mind of its own. Here we go. We're getting a little break of an ATR here. We might try along here. I'm kind of going against the grain, but we'll try along.
Order filled.
We'll try along here. Let's go two contracts of the RTY. Let's see if we can get
submitted.
Get one off. Well, let's get it off right about this moving average right there. And then see if we can get the other one off.
Order submitted.
Up there. Come on, push up there, RTY. Oh, I touched it, but I didn't get filled there. Did touch that moving average. I didn't have my. Come on, push through. Come on.
Some comments from ECB's Villeroy says inflation data raises the confidence of reaching target.
Come on, push through. NQ and ES is ES and NQ is divergent of what RTY is doing here. What you gonna do for me? All right, so if RTY pushes through now, it's probably gonna go a little further. I might as well take it. Now I would have gotten it. Come on, RTY. Get up there. Yeah, I may have to get out of this thing. RTY is divergent of the ES and NQ here. Come on, ATR. ATR is moving up. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, we need this candle to close. Get that ATR to start moving up. Now we're getting some AMDs, getting a few bad ticks here in the NQ. I may just get out of this trade because it's just not going anywhere. I don't want to stay in this trade not moving. Yep, now I'm kind of stuck here. I can need to reverse.
Order filled.
We'll go short now with just one contract. If it reverses again, we're going to go long with 3 contracts because we would break these highs right here.
It says confident of meeting inflation target by the end of next year. Says ECB will therefore be able to start lowering rates in early June.
Looks like we had a little fake there. All right, RTY, what you want to do?
Order filled.
All right, well, let's be long 3 here. Oops.
Order filled.
2, 3. All right. We'll get one off here. Back
Order
up at
submitted.
the.
Order submitted.
Come on, push up there. Get up there. Get
Order
up there.
filled.
There we go. We got one of them off. Now, where was the open? Open was up a little. Now, if we could take out this.
I've seen buns and gills.
Order filled.
All right, we're down to 1.
T-notes just off their lows from earlier, in straight after the ECI index.
I don't like those ticks in NQ.
Order filled.
I'm getting out. I don't like those ticks in NQ. So we're up 165 before commissions, 130 after commissions. Trading the honey badger. I really didn't have a reason to get out of that trade, but this is kind of weird trading RTY when I'm so focused on NQ and I'm hearing these ticks over here in NQ. And again, this is why you got to remember the RTY is the honey badger. It has a mind of its own. But the trend's down. And so I probably want to be looking to re-short this area. So that's why I got out. We might get long, get short 1 contract here on a break of this ATR. We got news in front of us too, so I don't know what to expect here. In 5-6 minutes. And then we got news at the top of the hour. I could get long here and have a very tight
Order
stop.
filled.
So I'm long on my ATR here. This will be nice. I'll have a very tight stop because of this ATR. And if we get a push, I'll just close this trade. 40, 55, 60, 70, 80. Here we go. ATR. NQ is trying to push too. Do I need to take it here? I want this candle to close. It'll be a good Heiken-Ashi candle close if we could get it. ATR's trying to follow it up here on this candle close. Come on. Somebody do something. All right. Got good candle close, so no reason to get out of the trade just yet. Pushing up to the high there.
Order filled.
I'm taking it there. There's nothing going on in ticks, and we are right in front of the news here. So up 325, 287 after commissions. I'm just going to sit back now and not do anything until after the news. Why is it so quiet? What's going on here? Everything just went quiet. NQ and ES is at least
And to note, subscribers to the Chicago
higher than
PMI
the
will be
open.
seeing those figures in a minute's time. So watch out for any volatility. Streets looking for an expected 45, up from the prior month's 41.4. We'll be seeing those figures on official release in 4 minutes' time.
All right, so I'm going to sit back, chill, and give me something to drink here. I do not press it with news. After the news, I may see if something sets up. I may take that trade, but I don't want to be in during the news. You know, I might need to find what stocks are relative, the top stocks in the RTY, and see if TickStrike has those in there and pull those in, because this may be, I may have some TickStrike noise on these stocks if I had them up here. I've got basically the top, you know, NASDAQ stocks up here. I'm actually getting a buy signal here on the 3-minute RTY.
Seen a bit of a bounce here in treasuries on some volume as that Chicago PMI is released. Remember, we were expecting a rise to 45 from 41 spots 4. We'll be getting the figures in just under 3 minutes time.
I just chilling like a villain. Then after this news isn't so. This news isn't usually a real market mover per se, but the top of the hour news that we have going on, definitely, consumer confidence can cause just a little bit of. Doggone it! Should have held on to that runner. Well, I didn't really have a runner. I only had one mini on that one. Settlement is up here. Let's see if it closes the gap at 1370. 1370 is settlement. What is settlement? What is this line right here? This is the close from yesterday. Where is NQ relative to that close?
Eyes on Paramount deal. Fable on CNBC saying they're making some progress with Skydance.
Oh, wait a minute. So the blue line is settlement here. This is the settlement from yesterday, 2 days ago, which goes back to right. Look how settlement is such a. There's the settlement. There's where we had that close. So it's 2 days of settlement. Here.
And more from Faber says it's hearing there is still a gap. Doesn't know if the two sides will be able to fill it in negotiations.
And Q still powering up there. Goes RTY. So this was settlement from, unless I change the colors, this would have been settlement from back here. Right there. So to close this gap, RTY has definitely got hammered worse than the others. RTY to close the gap needs to come all the way back to 27.1 up here. Right here, this is where RTY to close this gap of point down 65, come back to here. All right.
And the Chicago PMI comes in at 37.9. That's a miss of the expected rise to 45. And as market surprise fall from the prior 41.4 and beneath the forecast range of 43 to 47.4. Remember, this Chicago PMI heavily influenced by Boeing operations.
If you could do me a favor, which really helps my channel out, is to be sure to give it a thumbs up and a like. Appreciate that. Now, if we could get a push back down to this area, then I might get long. This ATR is still holding here from this move. The trend is still down. However, if we can make a move down here and hold and make a push, that would be good for potential change in the trend. But of course, we got news at the top of the hour too. Gotta get this news out of the way. So I'm just trading really just price action here. It's all I'm really doing. And I have an ATR set that helps me with my stop. I haven't traded RTY in, I think, over a year. Technically, you can trade anything. Really doesn't care if this was, you know, watermelons right here that was trading. You just, I don't know how to explain it. You just got to trade. Just got to trade what's in front of you. Right now, what's in front of me is the trend is still down from this morning. This is this red. Till this overall trend changes, I need to favor the bears. The bulls have a chance if they can pull back into this area, in this blue area, particularly in here, and hold for a push, then we may see a cross that this would also change. And what would that look like if it changes? It would look something like this. See the green side? When I have green, this is when you favor the bull side of it. Okay? This is where the red and then it goes green. And if you have green, I'm favoring longs. I want to favor the long side. I want to run with the crowd when I can. Here, right now, I still want to favor the bears because it has moved back down into the range of yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, it's in the range. See, we are above yesterday's. We are below yesterday's range into the range from Friday. We're in Friday's range now. I really want Friday's range to hold. But, you know, so just looking at what's going on. Really quiet. I have not. Why is it so quiet? Tick strike's quiet. Everything's quiet. Like, is the world going to end? Is the world ending today? Because I don't think I ever recall hearing tick strike so quiet. Oh, there's Apple. Apple woke up. Did I get long here? If we break this ATR, I'll try a long. We'll try a contract long. Right in front of the news, so I don't want to stay in long. I could also short here and have a very tight stop. So I have two choices. I can short here with a tight stop on this ATR. I can wait for the ATR to break to try to initiate a long for another push. I could try short with a tight stop, and then if it goes over, instead of closing it, just reverse the trade. Lots of things you can kind of do. I'm still favoring the bears at the moment, but the ATR breaks here. Let's do it. Let's go short, and then if the ATR breaks,
Order filled.
if the ATR breaks, then we will go long. Now, so here ATR is trying to follow back down. If we get this candle closed,
the US Consumer Confidence Index for April
getting some
expected to move
negative
to
ticks here.
104 to 104.7 with the forecast range of analysts between 101 to 108.5.
Now, I want this to stay below here. It needs to stay below this candle. Otherwise, I need to close the trade. But right now, I can still hold it.
In that last month's reading.
I don't want it back up here. Come on. Come on, push on down. Now, this could be some support here, so it's got to get back under here. I may just close this out, take my money.
Order filled.
And I'm going to do that because we still have news coming up, and things have been a little weird and slow. Now, see, there's some green ticks coming. But see this little moving average right here? This holds and then runs. It needs to get really back under here for the bears to really get a nice trend chance back down. So if this ATR breaks, we'll try another long. I am now in a long buy signal on a 3-minute candle chart on my algo, which my algo is in my Discord channel if you're not familiar with the algo. But RTY is on a buy signal on a 3-minute candle. NASDAQ and ES really not doing really much of anything. All right, ATR, you going to break here? ATR breaks would also be on a good hike and ashy candle. Where's the news? We got 8 minutes to news. So if I get into something, I need to get out quickly. Yeah, sometimes it feels like the world's ending, doesn't it? But, you know, I don't think it's technically any crazier today than it was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. We just now hear about it a whole lot more with social media. The world can be an evil place. There's evil in this society, evil in this world, and it always raises its head. Unfortunately. But there's also a lot of good in the society. Side with the good side. Avoid the evil. Really nothing for me to do at the moment again. News is 7 minutes away. ATR didn't break back up. ATR still looks short. I could get short if we close the candle under this moving average. Right here also at VWAP. So this is kind of like do nothing here, really, at the moment. It's just kind of like do nothing. Short seems to be still to be the, remember I said I'm still biasing the short side. And if you ask again what this pink line is, this is just a ATR representation of the candles. And so on a break of an ATR represents that there was a significant enough change that the momentum may have changed direction. So in this case, we moved up, ATR broke, we're moving back down. ATR is just strictly kind of a pinpoint in my mind where my mental stop should be. Gotten some action over here, a little ticking going on in the AMD, Amazon, and Goog area. We got 4 minutes basically till the news at the top of the hour. So again, there is nothing for me to do here. Taking a trade now is just stupidity. Wait till the news comes out and we should have a little bit of action to maybe take advantage of.
And you know, the downside we flagged up in oil is just extending. WTI down $1.20 on the session now, Brent down $1.30. Again, haven't seen any specific fresh catalysts in recent trade to explain the downside. Moves have been gradual since the energy cash product open at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
There's the news we're waiting on. The consumer confidence. Are consumers confident? That's what we need to know before we can continue trading today. Top of the hour, that news will be out. Of course, this news will be nothing compared to tomorrow's news, FOMC. All right, so this area could be holding. I could maybe stalk along here. If it wasn't for the news, I would maybe take a long here. So we pushed up, pulled back down. This area right here is holding. Kind of a little bit of this area is kind of support. And when it comes back up, it's kind of resistance. It's acting as a little support now. So typically, if we wouldn't have news, I would have gotten long here, but we're in front of the news, so I'm just let it go. There's always another trade. And remember, every trade is just a potential setup. I got no idea if I get long if that trade's going to work out or not. None. No idea whatsoever. I try to take it with an edge of it working out, but just because I think doesn't mean a doggone thing. Still looking. Kind of crazy here with the news coming. At least the NQ is trying to like, NQ's got a few green ticks. Apple's kind of holding it back. But some green ticks here kind of across the board in the NASDAQ. ES also getting some green ticks. So that would have been, at least I would have gotten long here. I could have held on to that just on the fact that at least the NASDAQ's trying to pop. But again, we got news here. It doesn't make sense to really get long. Hey, 123, good morning. Bill Gunn, what is the top left indicator? What do you mean the top left indicator? I don't know what you mean the top left indicator. I'm up here on the top left. I don't know what you're looking at.
Just on geopolitics, the IAEA confirms that Chief Grossi will be in Iran on May 6th to 7th for meetings with senior Iranian officials.
If you're asking about what's ticking in green and red, this is tick strike. I always trade with tick strike. If you want to check out tick strike, I think
just under a minute now till U.S. consumer confidence expected.
There may be a free
104,
trial. I can't remember. The link is below for tick
104.7.
strike in the comments below in the description if you want to check out tick strike. But man, I love this visual and the sound of tick strike to kind of give me a idea of what's taking place. All right, we're just a few seconds away. The dome here, you can see the dome starting to get really thin from what it was.
10 seconds.
See what happens. See, this is really not even tradable in the dome. It's just too, it gets very illiquid right here at news.
Still looking for the figures.
Well, tell me the figures. I got it. 97.
97.
97.
Big miss on the expected 104. And beneath the bottom end of the forecast range. US consumer confidence 97 in April, down from the prior 104.7.
Consumers are not too happy.
For a much smaller fall to 104.
Consumers not so happy. This ATR breaks. Let's see here.
Inflation expectations. Those did remain unchanged at 5.3%.
All right. So how do they want to react to the news? Apple hitting a little green bar there.
40.2% of consumers said jobs were plentiful. That's down from 41.7% in March, while 14.9% of consumers said jobs were hard to get, up from 12.2%.
This is why RTY is the honey badger. while NQ is banging green and pushing a little bit. RTY says, hell with you guys. I'm going to do what I do. I'm the honey badger. I'm sitting basically right here, right where just above where we opened. We're just hanging, holding above the open at the moment. If I get a Heikin-Ashi candle close positive, I might try a long on this side. Given NQ is trying to bounce a little, but RTY is just not having it. What is NQ? If I go look at NQ, look at NQ. NQ had a nice long setup there. Look at that sweet setup at NQ. At push up, remember I talked about the pullback to this area, then get long? Well, it had a sweet setup. RTY is saying, meh, NQ. Yeah. Don't trust you, NQ. Why is the honey badger? I love NQ though. NQ is my favorite instrument to trade. Love NQ. The opportunity in Q is relentless. Even when you're wrong, you can have great opportunity in Q. ATR breaks here though. I'm going to go short. Looking like it might break.
Order filled.
It broke. I'm short. Got some support here right at S2. Got some red ticking across. I like that. I like seeing a little red.
Comments from Adidas CEO on China. Says they're optimistic and still see double-digit growth this year despite uncertainties.
If we closed under here, I would have added to that short, but that could have been just a little bit of a fake. ATR breaks to the north side. We'll try a north side trade. We'll try to see what RTY is trying to do here. I don't know. I might get chopped up here in RTY at the moment. I'm going to stay with just the one contract though. So we'll get back long here. Need RTY to break this little downtrend here and at least push up back up in here. So I took a loss on that last short, but I kind of liked the short in this area, but see, just because I liked it doesn't mean RTY wasn't going to like mess with me. The honey badger, look at RTY go. NQ's pulling back a little bit, and RTY says, I trying to move on you. Oh, it's been so long since I traded RTY. It's almost fun to trade RTY again. Maybe that's why I used to really like it back in the day. Come on, RTY. Get this candle closed. Another good Heikin-Ashi candle. Come on. Don't do me wrong here. Don't do me wrong. Push on through. Just search YouTube. You'll find it, bio. Just put a search in there. So I'm talking to a guy that's in my Discord. Why in the world people are so lazy? I do not understand it. They ask, where's your YouTube channel? I'm in my Discord. I post in my Discord all the time. Just search YouTube. You're going to find it. You know, just search Google and my name. You're going to find it. Peoples, do your work. It is not given to you on a platter. All right, what you gonna do, Honey Badger? Do I need to get out of this trade because it's just not continuing to go? Where's my breath? Go look at breath. Breath is still not all that great. That's what worries me a little bit. Let me go pull my breath up here. Look at that. All right. So this is breath since the open. And we're not really hammering out really well. Look at the breath yesterday. If I scroll back to yesterday. All right. See here the breath yesterday? Much more positive. Breath today still just stinking it up. So I'm staying long here, but I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Order filled.
I'm getting out. I'm taking my money, taking the money, because everything's acting just a little weird. And I'm still. It's been a while since I've traded RTY. When I see this push and I see this push stall, that makes me like, well, don't want to see it stall. Stalling makes me want to get out of it. I want to see you move. If I'm long or short, I want you to move and move now. I think we got all the news out of the way, right? Get the news here. Back to Forex fan. Forex. Consumer confidence. Yeah, we got all the news out of the way. So I might short here on another break of this ATR because I'm still leaning toward the shorts at the moment.
Just seeing further commentary of the Citigroup CEO Fraser says sees more cautious consumer in the US with spending shifting from credit to debit. Just of note for the US auto sector, New York Times reporting that the FTC has urged to probe car makers sharing driver data with police. Just potential of note there for the auto sector.
ATR is holding. ATR is holding, but we're getting some downticks in the NASDAQ. I really like, though, when RTY is kind of on the same page as the ES and NQ, but it's just totally different today. Seems like if NQ goes up, RTY kind of goes down, and if RTY goes up, the NQ kind of goes down. I like them to be a little bit more on the same page, even though they are a lot of times divergent like this. When there is momentum, they're both on the same page.
Further here from Citigroup CEO Fraser says consumer delinquency levels are above pre-COVID levels, except for mortgages.
All right, sitting on the ATR here.
Order filled.
I am short. See if the shorts can gain some ground here. Something. Get this candle close would be a good Heikin-Ashi candle close. Get back under this area. Got a chance, but we're just kind of in no man's land right here. I'm looking at a 3-minute candle here on RTY. Let me, see the indecision that's going on. Do I have my...
in the crypto space, Bitcoin just near session lows, just above the 60,500 mark. Now down some 3.8% for the session. Just getting a bit of attention. Obviously, just keep an eye out in case it does breach at 60,000, which could have some important psychological effect for the market.
We're getting some negative ticks there going on. Oh, this thing's always doing that. Hold on. Trying to live stream and trade at the same time is really just almost ridiculous to try to do. So see this indecision right here? We're chopping. We got tails here. We got tails here. We're just stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle on 3-minute. I'm watching my algo and it is just indecision right here. I'm kind of, you just chop yourself up here. So I just don't really need to stay in this trade, but that distraction kind of got me away from this. We come back to this 3-minute candle and see if I can explain. All right, see these tails here, tails here. We're just kind of chopping here. We've got no direction. No real direction. I could basically get out of this trade now, scratch
Just
here
in
if I
the
want
luxury
to.
sector, LVMH just set away options for Marc Jacobs amid a buyer interest. Just going LVMH, ticker MCFP, are set away options for Marc Jacobs amid buyer interest.
Order
This has
filled.
been reported by Bloomberg News.
Dude, I flipped too early here on the long. ATR did not break, so I'm kind of going against the trend here. I'm this is a trade mistake where I was watching the tick. I saw this Heikin-Ashi candle, but the ATR didn't break, and I hit the reverse button. So I did it based on that candle close, but I really want ATR to break. There, finally ATR broke. So I feel at least a little better about it. Let's see if maybe it can get a run now. Can it get a run? Did we break this, hold this downtrend, and maybe now we want to try to push? This candle closes, I might add here. Might do an add, but man. This candle's not going to close above this candle, so we didn't get a real good Heikin-Ashi close candle. So I'm not adding. Oh, Lord. Mine just in a chopped up mess right here. Again, relative to this 3-minute candle, we are just chopping away. Been away. And look, quiet. Everything's gone quiet again. What is going on? Got no true trend direction at all anywhere. We get red chomps, we get green chomps. Cannot stay in a direction. Here we got AMD green, Google, and Apple red. Come on, RTY. Let's get a good. I can actually close up here and I'll add to this trade. Come on. Come on. Get this close and I'll add to you. I'll add here. There you go. And that's what I'm talking about. All right. We're right at sitting at settlement of yesterday. Come on. Get this candle closed and I may add here.
Order filled.
All right, let's get. I added one. Let's see if we can get it
Order
off
submitted.
up here at the pivot low. Come on, come on.
Just an update here for US politics. According to Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, says US House Democrats will not support a motion to eject Republican Speaker Mike Johnson if offered.
Oh, here we got negative ticks coming. Come on, can't you guys get yourself in sync? One direction. Some days are like this. Some days we're like this. We're a little trendless at the moment. When you're trendless, you got to manage and not take terrible losses and wait for that trending move to happen. And I probably need to get out of this trade. Just holding these two contracts. Oh, now it's too late. Now I need to let the ATR play out. Where are we at in that 3 minute? 3 minute candle could finish positive.
In the market, things are relatively quiet.
Still
However, though,
could be okay.
I've just seen a bit of a pairing of some of those moves we did see in the wake of the US Employment Cost Index data, whereby T-Nex just continued to tick high, and up to 107.22. Still down some 8.5 ticks on the session, but elsewhere the dollar is losing a little bit of ground to its major counterparts of the dollar index brief venture above the 106.05 mark, now down to 105.88.
Just having a look over here at NQ. NQ's sort of in that same situation. Just sideways action here.
Just an update here from Coinbase. Coinbase Global notes that is to roll out a support for Lightning Network, enabling instant and low-cost Bitcoin transfers.
All right, well. Chap suey.
Order filled.
All right, we're going to go and play the short side. I'm just kind of hunting and guessing at the moment. I'm in a chopped up zone and I'm being chopped up. I've given back all my profit, getting chopped up. So we need a little runner here. See if we can get one off down here.
Order submitted.
Back down in this zone, we've had this chop, and it seems as though that this has been a buy area and this has been the sell area. See if I can get one off down here, and then see if we can catch a runner. But it's not feeling like chop suey. I should have seen it when I've been talking chop suey for a while. So this is the part about trading live that really sucks, is that you feel like you need to be trading because you're live, but then you're sitting in chop suey and you really shouldn't be doing anything. We can get a break down below or break above, we're going to move, but we need to break below this area and retest down here, or break above and close this gap. All right, RTY is trying to come off, but we got green ticks over here in the NASDAQ.
German listed ThyssenKrupp, the German IG Metall Union notes it held first talks last week with Carlyle on possible investment in ThyssenKrupp's marine business. Just of note there for ThyssenKrupp.
Now this trade has gone the wrong direction again. It's just lifeless. There's nothing going on. No direction, no movement. We're just waiting for FOMC tomorrow.
So just as a heads up, next up on the data slate at the bottom of the hour, looking out for the Texas service sector outlook for the month of April, previously at -5.5. Then also looking out for the Dallas Fed services revenues, previously at 4.0.
Come on. Breakdown.
Just keep an eye on crude futures. Both WTI and Brent crude futures now just continue to drift lower, down around 1.8% apiece. WTI just moving ever closer to that $81 per barrel level. If breached, it could bring up the low from the 23rd of April at 80.88, and then beyond that at 80.70 to have the low from last week. And that would be the lowest level since the 27th of March.
I'm going to take one
Order
off here.
filled.
And just off note for the
Just to flatten down
sector, Wall Street Journal just reporting that the FTC is targeting patent listings on Ozempic and other drugs, according to sources. And FTC is moving an effort to help smooth transition to more affordable drugs. The FTC sees drug makers' patent efforts as an attempt to delay competition from generic drugs, according to those sources. It's one of note there for the pharma sector. Obviously, could be of note for some European-based stocks, particularly the likes of Novo Nordisk.
Talking in my Discord.
Order canceled.
Really need a runner here. Need a runner. Do something. Need this to bust low. Need this to bust low. At least we got synchronization. We're moving down and the NASDAQ's moving down. Finally, it's some synchronization. That's a good sign. But this is where buyers have stepped in the past right here, all along here. See this? Move back up, move back up, move back up. This is where buyers stepped in. Buyers need to hold it here. Otherwise, this could tank, but could reverse here too. So should have left that other contract on. I would have gotten one off, and then I essentially would have a runner. Now that I took that other off just to reduce risk, I don't necessarily have a runner here. I have still in this chop area. On the downside of the chop, we just need this area to bust. You can't get, trying to get can I buy a second got basically one Heiken Ashy candle. Can I buy a second Heiken Ashy candle? If I can't buy another Heiken Ashy candle, I'm out.
Just a reminder at the bottom of the hour, look out for that Texas service sector outlook and Dallas Fed service revenues. And just further from that German IG Retail Union, with regards to ThyssenKrupp.
All right, that's good. That's a help.
A critical
Come on.
view towards a potential IPO via spin-off.
Come on. Getting a sell signal on a 3-minute if the 3-minute candle can close in NQ and ES. Getting a sell signal in ES and NQ on this candle close. See if it closes. What's NQ looking like? NQ is back below this area. Come on, RTY. Let's join the crowd here. Come on. Come on. Let's join the crowd. Come on. Sell signal is in place for ES and NQ on that last candle close for 3 minutes. Come on. Come on. Come on, push it. One last push. Don't give up yet.
Texas service sector outlook, that's negative at 10.6, down from the prior of minus
Come on, candle.
5.
Push.
Dallas Fed service revenues, that falls to 0.3 from
Push.
4.
Push. Push. Get back below. Get back below. Come on, push. I got my hand on the close button. If I can't get this back below, come on, push. Push. There's a green tick in Microsoft. Come on. We want them red ticks. Come on, push. There you go. Get back below. Come on, push, push. Give me a push down to S2. Give me a push to S2 now. Come on, push it. Push into S2. Come on, get here and I'll take it. Push into S2. Oops.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
There you go. Push into there. Push into there. Push. One more tick. One more tick. Come on. One more tick. Come on. One more tick. Come on. I was within one tick of that. Come on. I'm out.
Order filled.
Stupid. one tick off. It hit it, and then it didn't. I needed just to stay there. Anyway, I'm finishing green. I'm done for right now. I'll go back trading the NASDAQ. RTY, you're
Just a
something
note
else.
for Austrian-listed Raiffeisen. According to Reuters sources, Austrian officials have warned off the company from the Russian oligarch deal. The Austrian central bank rang authorities warning Raiffeisen, according to Reuters sources. And Raiffeisen spokesperson says they remain subject to the compliance review of the RBI.
Turn off the news guy there. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out and saying hello in the chat room. To the winner of the 50K eval, congratulations. Let me see if I can go back and find that. I got so many screens up. It's really tough when you got to broadcast and try to keep everything on this one screen. Who was our winner right here? Leeloo. Random winner. Contact me. Thank you all for being a member of my Facebook groups. Also, remember the Apex sale, 80% off, ends today. Ends today at 4:59 p.m. Central Time, actually Eastern Time, which is 4 o'clock Central. That's when the market closes and the sale is over at that point. Peace out, everybody. Safe trading, and hope everybody's doing well. Take care. Watch FOMC. Oh, remember, I'm going to do an FOMC broadcast tomorrow. That should be fun. Take care, everybody. Peace out.